Hello everyone, let's go. Today I'm going to teach you how to install self-centering on the RadioLink system 10AT2, right? Version 2. So I got this brand new radio and I will teach you step by step with Zoom very properly how you are going to do self-centering, because it is essential for those who will use it in cars, even in drones. Some guys use it, right? Those acrobatic drones, and especially in trucks. Well, just to remind those of you who don't have much skill, who aren't really keen on doing it, man, contact us on Instagram, that I can definitely do this service for you and send it to you here in the United States, okay? So if you're interested, contact us on Instagram and I'll do the self-centering for you and send it to your home. It's relatively easy to do. It's simple, but it does require a little bit of skill. You might end up losing a piece here or there. So I recommend that you watch the video very carefully to perform the procedure. There you can see that the gimbal, it's loose, right? Which is mounted for model aircraft, right? So it stays in this function. Here's the kit, right? For self-centering, which I will install for you in case you want to contact us. So remove the back screws. There are 4 screws at the back. Carefully take them out, separate, and keep them in a little bowl so there's no risk of losing them. Okay? Well, use the radio's own base to place it, from the back like this. Remove the battery and be careful when disconnecting to see which side is positive and the negative into the socket, right? If you connect it incorrectly, you might end up burning your radio, so be really careful to avoid damage. You will now remove this small cable from the board, okay? It's very simple, just a click and it will come out. Set it aside, okay? You won't need that anymore. Leave it supported on the styrofoam, which will make it much easier for you. Otherwise, the radio keeps pushing the gimbal and it's hard to put it in place. Inside the system, folks, you'll have the trigger and a spring, okay? Be very careful with the spring. I'll teach you a trick to avoid losing it or anything like that. Well, the first step, folks, is to remove these 4 screws, okay? And then remove this metallic part. It's quite easy. Just do it carefully so you don't, and avoid touching the board with the screwdriver, okay? After you remove the screws, everyone, this is the piece you will install on your gimbal. It's simple as well. You will fit it onto the pin, see? You fit it, it has like an opening, right? A little hole. You place it on the pin and it will stay exactly like mine, see? It remains loose like this, okay? That's all. So, having done that, you're now going to turn the radio upside down. I'll show you how to do it, okay? I even zoomed out a little so you can understand the maneuver. Do exactly as I'm showing, because then the risk of it going wrong is small. Okay, guys? Take a little fishing line, a nylon line, a sewing thread, something like that. Wrap it around your spring, okay? Tie a little knot and secure it to something heavier, because if by any chance it flies away or isn't secured properly, this spring will get lost, okay? So this is a tip I'm giving you to avoid any major inconvenience. So tie a knot and fasten your little string to something heavier, like a key. I tied it to the can itself, see? Okay. Get some pliers, tweezers, or something like that. Now I'm going to zoom in. It'll get a little distorted, guys. My phone isn't very good. You're going to fit the spring first in the plastic part of your gimbal. Now you're going to lower the trigger, see? The plastic part you just installed. Pull the spring. You will hang it on that little ear. There's a protrusion up there. That's where you'll place it. You can see that now it's nice. You'll move the gimbal there and it returns to the center. This is essential for use in trucks. Pass a blade there to remove the leftover nylon. It turned out nice. Give it a little test to see if it's not loose. Make sure the spring is well fitted, okay, folks? To prevent it from jumping out through the radio, you're going to carefully reconnect the back part of the radio now. It's the part that has the simulator and such, right? So fit it in properly. You will screw back the radio. I recommend that you be careful at this point. Fit it properly before screwing, and screw it in diagonally, okay? To avoid any strain and your radio getting bent, okay? And the most important thing now when dealing with the battery, see where the positive is, make a mark there for where the positive is, where the negative is, so you avoid reversing the polarity and burning your radio, okay? The risk of burning it is imminent, okay? That's why I recommend it. If you want me to do the job for you, contact me at PangareRC on Instagram, and I'll do it for you and send it within the United States, okay? I do it at a reasonable price and avoid any kind of damage to your equipment, okay? I have radios here for ready delivery that I myself have already bought. I do this service, so feel free, contact me, and I'll be immensely pleased to help you. Look, reconnect the battery, okay? Attach it properly, because otherwise it might end up coming off, right? The connector might come loose. Fit it into place, cover it, and it's ready, okay? All done. Anything else you need, just get in touch with me. We'll do the service for you, no problem. Big hug. We're signing off here. Bye.